CICU devices.
FDA recall, Impella automatic controller, software error. First of all, remember that you can find a comprehensive series of safety alerts related to CICU devices that have been published over recent years in the playlist CICU Devices Security Alerts. The console of the Impella CP, also referred as Automated Impella Controller, is a central component that enables the safe and effective operation of the device. It acts as the interface between the clinician and the microaxial pump, serving as the command center for monitoring, adjusting, and optimizing hemodynamic support. In June 2026, the FDA issued a recall regarding a potentially high-risk device issue involving the automatic Impella controller. The correction applies to automated Impella controllers used with left ventricular Impella devices. This safety alert applies to all automated Impella controllers running software version 6.0.1 or later. Biomed identified a software error that may force the controller to restart under a very specific combination of clinical conditions. These conditions include an extended period of absent residual pulsatility, defined as more than 80 minutes, with an aortic placement signal below 12 millimeters of mercury, followed by a sudden change in left ventricular pressure, while the left ventricular pressure calculation is active, corresponding to support levels above P3. If this sequence of events occurs, the controller may unexpectedly reboot because of an internal software error. During the restart process, the display becomes completely black, without an additional warning message. At the same time, the Impella pump temporarily stops, leaving the patient without circulatory support. After the controller completes its restart sequence, the pump automatically resumes operation at the previous support level. According to the preliminary data provided by Biomed, the interruption may last up to 75 seconds before the previous P level is fully restored. Consequently, this unexpected event may result in loss of circulatory support, catheter regurgitation, hemodynamic instability, and, in the most severe cases, patient death. An important practical point, highlighted by Biomed, is that exchanging the controller is not a definitive solution, as the software-related issue may still occur under the same conditions. For patients supported simultaneously with veno-arterial ECMO and Impella, the manufacturer recommends maintaining Impella support at P3 or below. Under these conditions, the left ventricular pressure calculation responsible for triggering the software error is inactive, thereby avoiding the restart phenomenon. It is important to note that disabling the aortic placement signal or suppressing the display of left ventricular pressure on the controller does not mitigate the problem. The company is required to notify all hospitals and healthcare professionals involved in the management of the Impella system about this issue, as well as the recommended mitigation measures. Press the like button and subscribe to stay updated on the latest CICU device safety alerts.